I mean, to say it aggressively, like we're on war against cheatgrass.
That invasive plant is invading in on our traditional foods and medicines. It's kind of like when you get mold growing in your refrigerator. That mold is going to start affecting your other foods.
Keeping this landscape healthy, it's good for wildlife, it's good for hunters, and it's really important for that local community economic function.
On our ranch here, it's, July, August, and even the first part of September are extremely stressful because you're always looking for fires, you're always worried about fires, you're worried about, not if they come, but how big and how many. Right now we pray a lot.
Once cheatgrass takes hold on an area after a fire, you are much more likely to have a fire return maybe every, multiple times within 10 years. And so that could be hugely damaging to the ranch. It could put us out of business.
You look west-wide, the amount of fires, and even the last couple of years, the amount of fires and the amount of acres that have burned, it's absolutely getting worse across the entire West.
So when a fire does happen, often the land managers know that those wildlife are going to be stressed, there's going to be fewer of them, so they decrease the tags that are available to hunters in that specific area. Economic impacts of fire can be huge. There are a lot of people that make their bread and butter off of the hunting industry. When you have those fires, when the hunting quality is degraded, when hunters, will go elsewhere to hunt, that economic stimulus is not coming to these areas. When I'm out looking at this landscape, I see, my past, my present, and my future. I see the landscape, the sagebrush I was raised in, and kind of the love I have for this plant that feeds these critters that then I'm presently hunting and bringing home. But it's also, this landscape is a place that I really believe in protecting and conserving and keeping healthy so that into the future I can continue to harvest my food from this landscape and hopefully inspire others to love this place as well and continue the hunting heritage.
The Shoshone people have relied on our wildlife species for food as far back as anybody can remember. The wealth of our communities was in the biodiversity of the wildlife and plants. It's about feeding our families. It's about being able to have that connection to those animals that our grandmas and grandpas did. Out here you may not know it, but this is an important place for our grocery store and our pharmacy. Animals depend on this sagebrush grassland ecosystem here. It's high elevation desert, but still very important habitat for a lot of our wildlife species, and so it's hard to see invasive plants and things come in. The people, the Shoshone and Arapaho tribes, have a lot at stake for the future of our people here, for our young ones that are growing up here. Really, it's my hope also that we're able to maintain our cultural lifeways, to be able to come out and hunt pronghorn or come out and harvest foods and medicines out here in the sagebrush. I hope that many, many generations are able to do that in perpetuity.